Hello, here we are again with a new episode of the EU Week Review, which focuses especially on the Conference on the Future of Europe, a pan-EU effort involving the public in discussions on how the EU should look like in the future. Maria Brozmanova, who is in charge of health affairs at Slovakia's permanent representation to the EU, was on TASA TV to stress the need to complete a European health union. This is also a topic discussed at the current Conference on the Future of Europe. According to Brozmanova, the package concerning the European Health Union includes a revision of the regulation on the European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control. ECDC's powers should be boosted so that it could better monitor the situation in the EU and cooperate with the World Health Organization and other countries in the world. Meanwhile, powers of the European Medicines Agency should be strengthened as well to improve the distribution of medical devices and medicines, said Brozmanova. Health analyst Petr Pažitný pointed out on TASA TV as part of a debate on the Conference on the Future of Europe, and particularly on the topic of health union, that the level of pandemic management varies across the EU. It turns out that COVID-19 is being managed well by countries that are generally very good at the management of chronic diseases, said Pažitný. Analyst Martin Smatana, meanwhile, recalled that the European Union doesn't have direct powers in the field of healthcare, but, in his opinion, it has done its utmost in dealing with COVID. It bought vaccines, tests and face masks centrally, noted Smatana, remarking that it was the joint purchase of vaccines that was essential. France and the French presidency of the Council of the EU will do their best to ensure that the ongoing Conference on the Future of Europe ends successfully and with results that benefit the public, said French State Secretary for European Affairs Clément Beaune. He said that he can't predict the final outcome of the Europe-wide conference, but he knows the regional and national results in France. 4 main topics stood out there: climate, security and defense, industrial policy and investment, and values and the protection of the rule of law. Beaune also called it interesting that young French people identify the protection of EU values as a top priority. People with disabilities don't have equal access to the Conference on the Future of Europe. European Disability Forum President Yanis Varoufakis, who is a member of the conference's plenary, has told the Euractiv news outlet. The main citizens panel was dedicated to the issue of health. Its members met last weekend in Warsaw to set out the main requirements for the final part of the conference concerning climate change, the environment and health. The disabled make up 15% of the EU's population, but the Conference on the Future of Europe doesn't proportionally reflect this in the citizens' panels, complained Varoufakis. According to him, people with disabilities are facing plenty of accessibility barriers. One example is the CAPTCHA that people must complete to register for a conference meeting. Those who are blind or partially sighted have to ask somebody to help them insert the code. In addition, people using assistive technology, such as screen readers, are those who rely on keyboard navigation because of a motor disability, simply can't use the conference's website, he noted. And this was the final piece to our mosaic of news about the Conference on the Future of Europe this week. The EU Week Review will be here again next Friday. Bye!